the dream that you had so long ago that lives in all of the hearts of people who believe in you. We'll make the dream become a reality. I know we will, because our hearts tell us so.
He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Hey, hope I'm coming through. Let's just give it a quick zoom and see if it's working. Yes, I can. Oh, turn that back down. So welcome. Let's get this shit show on the road. How is everybody? It's been ages. I couldn't even tell you. I didn't even look it up when the last one I did. I must have done it in May. I might be down to one a month now, maybe. Anyway, I don't know. I think I talked about this in my previous podcast, that it was like self-therapy. I started off doing it once a week, sometimes twice a week. And Oh, yeah, that's freaking Andy. I'm just looking on my phone, which is where I actually start the podcast from. I probably shouldn't be doing it this way. There's probably a better way of doing it. Probably should do it all on my computer, but anyway, it's good to get back on, have a bit of a chat, bit of a yarn. What have I been up to? So, I got some cracking news for you all. Is that Casper the friendly ghost is now Casper the old fart ghost. I turned the big 50 last week. It was last Tuesday, I think it was, and I feel really old now. I've joined the President Count 50s club. So, and it's bad enough when you say to everybody, I tell everybody I play soccer, as you all probably know if you've heard. Tricep, bro, wow, I haven't seen you even in any of my scopes before. But, I tell everyone I play soccer, right? And it used to be like, oh yeah, I play over 35 soccer, right? I don't know much about that, Andy, but I am going to just briefly speak on it. But I really don't have any details because I left a long time ago. But, I used to say, yeah, I play over 35 soccer. Well, you can accept that, the guy's over 35. And then this year, we decided that the over 35 was a little bit too competitive. It was almost like, Div 3, Div 4, Div 5 type soccer. A little bit too much for most of the blokes, because a lot of blokes are like 60. And so then we started saying, well, we're going to do over 45 soccer, right? So a lot of the over 35 guys, or between 35 and 45 guys, they went and joined another comp, more competitive, blah blah blah, right? So over 45 soccer, sweet, it's more social, it's pretty cool. And then now it's like, fuck, should I be looking for over 50s? Because I've hit the big 50. I certainly don't look fucking 50, but yeah. It's a little bit sad, man. It's a little bit sad. And then I see on Twitter, either it was yesterday or day before, something about, I think it was Tricep Bra actually, who said something about needing glasses and stuff. And I'm just going like, oh my god, this is really setting home, because a few years ago I was struggling with the computer screen at work. I got the double computer screen set up at work, the same as I have at home, and they're fairly big monitors. Still struggling a little bit, so I went and had my glasses tested, right? And over 65. I went and had my eyes tested, and I couldn't see. I didn't realize how fucking bad it was. Suddenly I could read like the fine print. I didn't have any trouble driving. I don't have any trouble. I used to play golf all the time when I was in Sydney, and I used to be the youngest out of everybody. And I used to say, "Oh yeah, mate, your ball's like 200 meters down there underneath that little tree with the pink flowers, And anyway, now up close, maybe far away it's okay, but up close, yeah, it's not good. I even stopped reading a fair bit because I can't see properly. Well, I can't read properly. And the funny thing was, like at work. Oh no! When you buy something and and it seems the manuals or the instruction books are getting fucking smaller and smaller. Well, now I just give up. When I buy heaps of shit off eBay, I can't read any of the fucking instructions. They're just too fucking small. I've even got my phone out with the fucking torch on it, trying to read it. Right? I've got the lights on, and I just cannot focus properly on the words, so it's very sad. But Phil, I'm fine driving. I'm absolutely fine driving. But I already have very, very sensitive eyes, and I wear my glasses a fair bit, which is where, if anyone had ever seen any pics of me like floating around, most of the time I got the dark glasses on, and even at work sometimes I'll wear the dark glasses in the factory because it's just fucking, it's stacked with fluoros. And sometimes it just seems way too bright for me. So I'm wearing the fucking glasses a lot. So anyway, it's just the way it is. So, what have I been up to other than that? For my 50th, I went out with some mates, mostly the soccer guys, and they're really, really bad influence. They're really bad. Some of them seriously have fucking alcohol problem, and but they're really, really good mates. So I've been playing soccer with them for about 8 years or something. So went out and got pretty blotto, and struggled for a couple of days. I had a pretty bad hangover. I'm not a really big drinker. When I do, it just fucking wipes me out. So I'm not very seasoned in that regard. So, but yeah, it was good. I didn't really have a big one at home because mum hasn't been well lately, like with the flu. She's had like a double dose of the flu, and it was too big a thing to put on, too many people to invite. So I just sort of did separate things with people because we always do something at work. So, they do the big fucking happy birthday cake and if you're not used to it, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I've had like fucking 6 years of it, so I'm pretty used to it now. So, and pretty soon I'm going to be going on a road trip down to Sydney, which is about 12 hours away. Got a lot of friends in between, so I'm going to be popping down to Scone, a place called Scone. My parents lived there for a while. He lived there for like a 12-month period, but I've got a few friends there, so that's about 8 hours away. And then the next day I'll do 4 hours down to Sydney, and then I've got family and friends to catch up with, and my old friends that are buried 6 feet under. I usually go and visit them and have a bit of chat with them and stuff like that. So I got 2 weeks off. I still got another week of work, and then I got a couple of weeks off, and then I got some stuff at home to do down the side. It's really rough down the side of my house, and there's all rocks and this and that. And I'm just gonna turf it up and grass it over and make it look really nice. So I've got lots of little things at home to do. So, but what have I been listening to? Like, I must admit, I haven't really caught up on any of the pod trash stuff, if that's still going. I haven't really seen anything. Because I like Andy, but I'm not that real keen on everybody else. But sometimes they put on some good shows, but most of them are impromptu sort of shows, and I always miss the notifications. So anyway, and my old mate Audzie V was going to join me today, but I think he said he was taking the kids somewhere. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, you should cancel everything, mate. Aussie Rules is on. But I think he told me he was taking the kids to the zoo, which is a very, very good daddy thing to do. I must admit, he's a very, very good dad from what I can hear and what he's told me. But I haven't seen him do anything lately. I think last time I heard, he packed his mixer up or something. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe he's just using his phone now. I want to do something with those guys too. I want to do something with RDV and Pip. We'll do like an all-Australian thing or something. That'd be interesting. Scope viewers join. Oh yeah, I wonder who that is. All these people joining, got no idea who they are. It's like all the fake profiles are coming out today. So, I was going to have him on, but I don't think he can come on, although he just liked something on Twitter, so I don't know if that means he's busy or just reading his Twitter or whether he's going to call in, but he knows he can call me anytime. We've had plenty of chats. And I'm going to have Jeff. I'm going to have the president, Jeff Count of Count Country on. And, oh, God, Jack. You're too kind, Jack. That's funny. Very nice. Jack. I was just about to mention something. I haven't been doing much myself, but I do like to watch a lot of stuff. And I gotta admit, I'm really, really loving this fucking Battle Chats. I think Jack runs the show, Lock, Stock and Barrel, I think. The Battle Chats, I love the Steve Grillo show and the guests he's had on. He had that guy on from fucking Sopranos, and while the porno star was okay, I must admit, hey, I'm guilty. Last week they had on a tranny porno star or trans porno star, and she looked pretty hot. She had a nice body, but she still obviously had in my eyes, the feminine the masculine type of look in the face a little bit. But of course I'm fucking curious, so then I went and fucking Googled some of her porn, and oh my god, fuck, Jesus. Anyway, that was pretty heavy. So I watched that for like fucking 2 minutes and then turned away like, oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, you could be right, Tricept. I always thought he just smiled and gave me a bit of his sandwich. Yeah, well, that could be right. That could be right. I could be wrong. That trans woman was hot. Oh, shit. Mate, I thought I was, like, admitting too much. I mean, yeah, she was, but she had that, like, you know, Latino sort of look that I don't necessarily particularly go for. But, yeah, she was hot. Trey, hashtag no homo, but if you just Google her porn, you'll see, man, she's really into it. And I always thought, obviously I'm wrong, I always thought the trans girls were girls, were acted the girl part, as in they were the bottom in the relationship or the having sex or whatever. But I just discovered that a lot of them are not. A lot of them are trans, and they got the boobs and they still got the dick and everything, but they're tops. So they're doing guys. Oh, that's just really weird to me. But anyway, I always thought that girls were girls and they were always on the bottom. But anyway, learned something new there. But so what else has been going on? I follow the Stern Show as most people do, and I haven't caught up with last week's shows yet. I got them downloaded, or I got 24th and the 25th downloaded, and I have to listen to them. And I always watch the Stern Show summary on Twitter. It goes for about 20 minutes and gives you a sort of recap of the 3 shows during the week. And I thought, yeah, some of the stuff looks pretty interesting. So, but at the moment, you know, I'm watching this. I'm listening again for probably the 3rd time. I'm watching the Auzzie Addiction series, which was originally published by Whoosh at Podtrash when it was VDM. I think it was it VDM Radio, or whatever he used to call him. And sorry, I'm not reading the chat very much. By the way, Jeff Count, you're a moderator in my scope, if you didn't already know. So if you get any nasties, you can always kick them. But yeah, don't kick any of the cool peeps. I love watching this. Listening to this Auzzie Addiction stuff. It's really, really good. So it goes for quite a long time. Oh, here we go. Hello, welcome to Auzzie Rules.
Your goddamn show is impossible to find.
Why? Why is it impossible to find?
Well, I find it on Periscope. It says limited chat. What the hell? You got a limited chat? Moderators taking care of you?
Limited chat. Limited chat. Why is that?
I'm trying to do it on the computer. It says limited chat.
Really?
I go to the phone. I don't know the name other than Auzzie Rules. It lets me sit. Limited chat. What's up, Casper?
Chris, I don't understand the limited chat. I didn't select anything like that. Is that because my Twitter's on protected or something?
You're protected from the trolls.
You got to get rid of them trolls, man. I did get rid of them trolls.
You did.
Yeah.
You're live.
Yeah. How you been?
My back is out. I got a seasonal cold.
Oh, shit.
My left ball is swollen.
Okay.
Been coughing up a lung lately. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. That's fine.
Is there a way I can just listen from this, or do I have to go back to listen on Discord? Or anyway,
no, I don't use the Discord.
It's okay. First of all, why is it you like Steve Carell? I just heard you say you thought that was a good show.
Yeah, I like him. You don't like him?
No, I'm not a fan. I go just to support it, but I don't know. It's lacking, I think.
Really? Well, he's had some good guests on there.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to talk to him.
I think he does all right. Look, everyone's different. I mean, mate, I used to love it when you used to do that. When you did that podcast on.
Yeah, nobody will have me anymore. I can't even seem to find a platform anymore. I've been deplatformed, kind of like Alex Jones, you know.
You just do your own thing like I do. You don't join anyone.
I'm too stupid. I can't figure it out.
Come on. Come on.
So, who else you got on today? I heard you talking a little bit.
Probably going to have... definitely we'll have Probably have Jeff. Jeff definitely will call in soon, or I'll call him. I was going to have RDV on from Melbourne, but he's doing something with his kids. And, of course, I messaged you in case, because it's hard to catch you too. We always have trouble catching up together. And I think I got Bolton on Skype, but he doesn't really reply. I haven't heard anything from them. So I'm just trying to catch up with everybody that I haven't spoken to for a while.
So you've been staying low. I haven't seen any of your podcasts for a while.
Yeah, I'm only doing it probably once or twice a month. Yeah, I just gone quiet, I guess. I got sick of the rabbit stuff. I got sick of Chad.
We all did.
The Chad stuff was just bullshit, and it was like, if it starts to not be fun and it starts like getting on your nerves, like, I've seen you crack the shits a lot. If it starts like really affecting you, like, you just need to get out. It's fucking
like the way it affected me.
Hey, come on! I've seen you crack it big time. So
the way that I got affected by their nonsense.
My God! I love having fun, man, but when it starts to get like fucking toxic, I just had to go out there. I just left. Simple as that.
Well, I've always thought that it was like they had them an agenda to silence everybody except for who they didn't want to silence. It's like it was turning into, okay, if you were going to talk, you were going to get your ass handed to you. You were going to get insulted, attacked.
Yep.
And then if you sit there and listen to them talk, they had nothing to say. You just having stupid conversations about some stupid game that nobody cared about.
Yeah.
And Forza's like, come back. So I came back, and then now I guess Chad's finally taking a break. That fuckwit.
Yeah.
But, and Danny's complaining, it's died, and they're trying to get me in there today. I was out in the market, and I went in there for 2 seconds, and nobody's saying anything. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's gone. It's over. It's finished. They just don't want to bury it.
But if you push everybody away, like you said, most people, interesting people got their ass handed to them and stuff like that. But like, I just saw something. I was reading the chat there, and I saw Tricep Bra said that something like, the whole rabbit community is in a war against pasta. What? He used to be one of the, like, it was him and Kelly and Chad.
They ran off pasta. They ran off Mazza. Mazza came back again.
Yeah.
I was in and out a little bit this month, last month. I don't know. That's and it's just the same old shit. It's just. And it's like, it's just they want to terrorize anybody that wants to go in there and have fun.
Yeah.
If you remember, Mazda was always known for trying to go in there and, mix it up and have silly little contests and have something that everybody could be kind of like competing with karaoke or something.
Yeah.
But they don't want it. They just want, their selfish bullshit. They're going to sit there and discuss somebody that's not even there anymore. And then if you don't come back, you come back and they just rip you a new one as soon as you show up,
Yeah.
It's died. It's been dead for probably a year. It just needs to go away. So you're not missing a thing.
I didn't really miss it. I did in the beginning, but nah. I quickly broke the shackle, very quickly. Yeah. But I do miss talking to some people. But I mean, the people that I still want to talk to, I didn't block them or anything like that. I just when you block someone on Twitter, and I had a lot of them blocked for a long time. But then you unblocked them, and then they're not following you anymore. That's all I wanted to achieve. I just don't want to follow those people.
Well, and if you do block them, they make a big deal about it. And then if you come back, they just start the same old shit.
Yeah,
it's just a hate fest. It became a hate fest.
Yeah.
We used to pick at each other to just kind of pick at each other, but it just got very ruthless and very personal. And
yep.
As long as Chad's over there, it's going to continually just suck because he wants to suck the life out of anybody that's trying to be entertaining or be interesting, and he just wants to dominate the whole procedure. So they can have it.
Yeah. I never had an issue with him for most of the time until the end there, when he just decided that it must have been my time to get my ass handed to me, and whatever he couldn't say he made up. So I just went, okay, have fun, buddy. See you later.
He's a cunt. He's a fucking cunt. That's all there is to it.
So, that's okay. They want to push everyone away. That's fine. Everyone fucking people.
Well, they
can wait.
did. They actually
But
did.
I can still talk to people like Justin. I have Justin on Scope, and I jump into Justin's Scope every once in a while to say hi, and I can still say hi to Laurie and all that sort of stuff. So the people I still want to say g'day to every now and then, no problem. I just got rid of the ones I don't want to talk to. But
so what is your format today? What are you talking about? Before I
not
rudely invaded your podcast.
Nothing really in particular, mate. I just haven't done a chat for a long time, and I was talking about fucking. I just turned 50, and talking about fucking soccer. I was talking about battle chats, and I was starting to talk a little bit about the Artie Lang stuff. I was wondering if anybody knew where Artie was. Is he in rehab, or is he locked up, or what? Do you know?
Nobody seems to know. There's rumors that he was supposed to get released, but then he hasn't tweeted. So whatever he's doing, he's not something he can tweet, or he's as soon as he got locked up, he stopped doing any kind of tweeting. So who knows?
Okay.
I think we're all just waiting to hear about his funeral, really.
I hope it doesn't come to that, man. I mean, I still don't understand though. When he smashed his nose up, I still don't understand why he didn't get that shit fixed. I don't understand.
That's a lot of money. Probably doesn't have it.
But I mean, the guy had money. He was.
Yeah, but he spent it all on drugs.
Can you do that? Can you spend all your money on drugs? That much money?
Well, yeah. I'm sure a guy like that had credit, and then when the credit ran out, probably couldn't get his drugs anymore. Who knows? There's a lot of rumors going around.
Right. But listen, sorry, I don't know why it says limited chat. I don't understand. If you follow me, I don't understand why it says limited chat.
It's probably. I tried so hard to get rid of monitors when I ever do a Periscope. I don't do a lot of Periscopes anymore, and then I delete them.
What are you saying? Are you saying that because I have a moderator that it becomes limited chat? Is that the reason?
Yeah, it might be. There's so many changes.
But all I did...
There's just so many drastic changes.
Chris, all I did was make Jeff Count my moderator. That's all I did. I don't have anyone else.
I don't know. I just got limited chat and saw that people were signed on. It said you had 74 viewers, but it wouldn't let me talk. Wasn't allowing me to
I'll look into that and I'll fix it for next time, whatever that is. Because normally it's just anybody can jump in and if they say shit, I just block them.
Exactly.
But I have all those other guys blocked. I have those assholes that I don't want to talk to in Rabbit. They're blocked everywhere, man. They're blocked on Scope as well. But then that doesn't stop anyone from making a fucking fake profile, does it?
Nope.
And that's fine. I don't care anyway. I don't care. I'm not mixing it with those guys. Anyway.
I don't think you ever really got emotionally involved. You were just always a spectator.
Chad made it interesting, Certainly got Crystal fucking brainwashed, I'll tell you that. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. So it's nothing I can't walk away from. It's just disappointing. But it is what it is. So what have you been doing, my friend? Are you still working and still trying to get your ass out of Seattle, or are you happy now? Are you staying there? What's going on?
No, I'm trying to figure out my next move. I'm working, but I don't want to talk about it because everybody is trying to dox me and trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not happy what I'm doing, but I'm just really trying to decide after 22 years where else can I live and start. Because I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm 58. I'll be 59 in December. Mm-hmm. I'll be lucky if I live another 5 years.
Oh, come on.
So I kind of thought, hey, just figure out where you want to be the next 5 years and just land.
Are you still smoking? Are you still smoking? I haven't seen.
Yeah, I'm smoking like a damn chimp. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's having its effect. It's like the more I'm convinced I'm not going to smoke, the more I smoke. It's kind of like an alcoholic. I'm only going to have 2 beers, and I have 12.
I like it when you used to do an occasional like either podcast or scope or something, and then you'd say, I'm on my third day, not smoking or something, and then
Yeah.
you move your camera down and the smoke's on the table, and
Yeah.
so you used to crack me up when you did stuff like
Well,
that.
I've tried every trick. I'll have them.
Yeah.
I'll have a lighter. I'll play with a lighter.
Yeah.
I'll put them in my hand and I won't light them. Because if you don't have them in the house and you're trying to quit, you go, oh, I got to go get one. So I've done all these things, creatively. You're saying, okay, you have it there if you want it, but just don't light it. Just, you do the hand stuff, and none of that works. It's like you go 6 or 7 days. It's like, I got to admit, though, I understand Danny with the drinking, because every time I announce, tweet, or talk about to the social media that I'm quitting, I really think I'm going to be able to quit. But I get about 6 to 12 days, or sometimes, even 4 days, and I just keep failing. So
It's hard, man. It's hard to give up. I understand.
it's a beast. It's a beast.
All right, mate. Well, listen, thank you very much for calling and saying hi. I appreciate it.
Sure, good enough. I was really just expecting you to put me on hold, and I was going to talk to you in the background or something. So
No. If anyone has me on Skype, they're always welcome to call me. It's just a time difference. I mean, I got up fucking early to do this today.
I'm going to say, yeah, it's bright.
It's 9:30
Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's 9:30 in the morning. But I figured I had to try to time it so that I could catch most of you guys. Well, it's mainly for Jeff and I was going to have the brain on too, but I can't find him. He's going a bit quiet. Have you seen his scopes?
No, when I got back from Japan, I was trying to reconnect with him, and then he started getting all anal about me going back to Rabbit.
Yeah,
We
right.
kind of made a pact, after several times to quit and get rid of those people. So I think he was really pissed off that I went back. And then all of a sudden he went back, and I was getting all these, oh, come back, he's there. And by the time I got back, he was gone again. But
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, I heard a little bit about his periscopes, and then he was arguing, and then he was with a group, and I was never catching him live, but I was, finding him here and there. But I haven't spoke to him since early beginning of the year.
Okay.
And it is June now, so I don't know what's going on. Then I heard something about that he has Asperger's now. I don't know what that's.
I'm not
Did
sure.
you hear that rumor?
Yeah, I saw something. I'm not sure. I mean, Brian's got issues, obviously, but I've always liked Brian.
Well, when I was doing my podcast, if I would have had my way, I would have had him on a lot more. And I had these ideas when he would call in that I wanted him to start taking the calls, and I never did really work it out. But I still find him very good for podcasting. I think he's got enough, interesting things about him. If he doesn't go on one of his rampages and start just, dropping, hostility at everybody. But I don't know. I keep hearing that he's going to possibly do something, then he doesn't. I think he's kind of like me. I think he's kind of burnt out. He doesn't really know what he wants to do, but I'll eventually start doing something.
He knows a lot of people on Periscope. I don't really know who the people are, but he you know how he used to bash him with the brain sort of thing, or he'd get into massive arguments on Rabbit with people, or with Ava, remember, in the past. He's done he does that occasionally on Periscope, and he's quite funny. I mean, he really gets on there. He calls them cunt bags and all sorts of things. It cracks me up.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you get reported and you lose your platform. But
he deletes them. But the problem, he deletes the scopes pretty much afterwards. But what happens is someone has YouTube channels and posts a lot of their scopes on the YouTube channel. So there's two. I mean, he even put me onto one of the channels. There's two channels. One of them's called Periscope Live, and then there's another channel called Periscope Trainwrecks or something. And a lot of his scopes are on there. So if you want to go on there and have a look, you can.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I better move forward.
All right, go ahead. I just was calling in real quick.
No, thank you very much for calling, mate. And maybe we'll do something on the next show. We'll organise something. All right, buddy. Thanks very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, there's Kleenex. Beautiful. Gotta love the Kleenex, man. I've always got along with Chris. I must admit, like, Chris is a very distrusting sort of person, and in the beginning, he thought I was fucking with him or whatever. But I decided that when I had a few disagreements with him, and that happens with friends, that I actually brought something for him off his Amazon wish list. I think I was the only one, and I think that proved to him that I wasn't fucking trolling him. I wasn't fucking around with him. I just thought he was a nice sort of guy. I mean, he's got issues, and some of his funniest stuff used to be when Elisa was doing that show. And but I like talking to Kleenex, to Chris. He's a good chump. He calls himself Kleenex chump on Skype. Jeff, I'm going to bring Jeff on because otherwise I'm going to run out of time. All right, so let's call my good friend President Jeff Count from Toronto, Canada. We're going to talk about a couple of things. I haven't heard from him for a while. I should have muted those Skype sounds, shouldn't I? Jeff, what's going on? Answer your phone. He might not be set up. He might not be set up. Jeff is unavailable. Jeff, you can't be unavailable. I've timed this for you. What else have I got written down here that I wanted to... I got some questions I wanted to ask Brian, but I don't think I've heard from Brian. Let me check the DMs. I got notifications. Don't have many DMs. Alright, here we go. Hello, Mr. President Jeff Count. How are you? Welcome to Auzzie Rules.
Hey now!
Oh, that sounds loud. How you going?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. How you going, my friend?
That's good. Oh my god.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
What have you been doing? Because you knew I wasn't doing as many scopes or podcasts or whatever you want to call this, hangouts. But what have you been doing? Because you were right into that shit for a while, and then you took a break.
Yeah. No, I haven't been doing too much. I spend a lot of time with my brother,
Nice.
Jim, and he's been 4 years of not drinking. So I haven't been drinking a lot. 3 years actually. So today is the first time I've had a beer in three weeks.
Wow. How's everything? So you haven't been doing any of the I forgot that platform. What was the fucking platform you were using?
Nah. I'm gonna see if something will come up. Maybe somewhere in August or whatever. I'm not gonna spend anything or whatever. You know. I've just been being myself, right? You know, I've been busy and everything's good. I wanted to hear from you. Hey, you know what?
What?
Auzzie Rules. How many Auzzie Rules have I done now?
Oh, you've done about 10, at least.
Hey, it's been a while, eh?
I haven't got you written down in the thing for everyone. I mean, I know how many I've done in total, but I'm not sure if I can pinpoint exactly how many you've done. But we've done a lot. Yeah, even if it's just a call in. Yeah, even if it was just a call in, same thing.
We've had some good times, and I know, like, maybe we got to do it sometime. Remember we were going to do the 70s and 60s and 50s, right?
Yeah. I must admit, I haven't done my research on that.
Yeah. But, what happened to RDV?
Oh, he was taking his bloody kids to the zoo.
Oh, my God.
Like a good father sort of thing.
And what about Brian Peterson?
I can't find him.
Gotta get that motherfucker up there, eh?
Have you seen his scopes? He's crazy, man. He's crazy.
You got Kleenex in there. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah. I wonder why I have limited chat on my scope. I gotta work out what. I made you a moderator, but I don't know. I gotta Google what the limited chat thing, because I don't mean to block anyone out, if you know what I mean. Maybe if unless you follow me on Twitter, you can't join or something. I don't know. But Kleenex had a problem, so I'll sort that out for the next one.
I seen the Peter still. I saw Brian in New York now, right?
Say what?
Brian.
Oh yeah, Brian.
New York.
Sorry, you're talking about Brian from Jersey or whatever he used to call himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he go back or?
Yeah, he is.
For good?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, what about the Ace Frehley? What's going on with Ace Frehley?
Well, he's touring again. He's actually, if you look at, on Ace Frehley, the Facebook page, he's touring again. He might be.
Do you know he's got the House of Brothers on Cleveland in U.S. on August the 4th, 7 p.m. It's not too far from me. I was thinking about maybe seeing Ace Frehley.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Are you still going to go to Kiss? Or?
I don't know. What about Kiss? When you got November?
Yeah, I got my tickets for November, but weren't you taking your brother for Toronto or whatever?
Well, we're gonna see. I don't know yet.
You can't fuck around, Jeff. You got to get them tickets, Jeff. Otherwise, you'll be.
I know.
You'll be standing
I know.
out. You'll be standing outside listening.
I know. Do you know what? It's so fucking hot today. It's like 30 now. What's it like? It's starting to get a little.
Jeff, it's the opposite. We're always opposites. So if it's hot there, it's chilly here. So it's probably around 17 degrees. Here.
Oh, okay.
That's not freezing. It's just comfortable. For me, it's comfortable. I love it. Anywhere from 18 to 24 is my zone.
We got July the 1st is our Canada Day.
Oh, sweet.
See that on Monday?
Is that a public holiday?
That's a holiday. Yeah.
You'd be loving that.
That's 151 years of Canada.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we have Pamela Anderson is Canada Day. She'll be 52.
I bet you she's still hot.
She is. She's still hot.
So Jeff, you're an Artie Lang fan. Tell me what's going on with Artie Lang. Is he locked up or is he in rehab or what?
Do you know what? I think that he's probably best to be in jail, or he's gonna die, right?
Maybe.
He's better. You got to see him though. He's got to be better if he goes to preach or whatever. You know, he's. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad, man.
Jeff, isn't it called like drug jail or something? Like where they send them?
I don't know, man. Fuck. What's going on, man?
Do you think he blew all his money on the drugs? Like, is he?
I think he's really got to get that. You know, fuck, man. He's got to. I don't know. He was so good. He was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh?
Yep.
Anyways, fuck, man. And what about that one Beth Chapman died? That was bad, eh?
That's very sad. I didn't know she had throat cancer.
She was cancer. She was involving. She was a cancer.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. She was only 51.
Oh, that's depressing. Now that I've just turned 50, it's fucking depressing.
Today is that's really bad. Fuck. Doug Chapman. Fuck.
Hey, you gave up Rabbit a long time ago. I keep hearing people telling me the fucking Rabbit's dead, and they all fucking busted up or imploded or fighting amongst each other. And I thought, I just chuckled to myself because I always saw that coming. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You haven't been there for a long time, have you?
I don't know. What?
Remember you ran your rabbit room and then they all fucking took over and they fucked you up. Remember that? You were pissed off, Jeff. You were pissed off.
Yeah. Shit, I wanted to talk to you more, but I can't. I got somebody calling on me. Okay, I gotta go. Mate. I'm sorry.
No, it's good,
I love you. I love you. Though,
no, you and I are good. You and I are good mates. Go and take care of your business. All right, buddy. Okay, bye. There's Jeff calling in there, and thank you. Nice to talk to Jeff. I think we had something more planned, but shit comes up, so can't be helped. But what else has been going on? So if anyone knows what is going on with Artie Lang, let me know, because I love that guy. I don't want to see him dead. And wouldn't that be a fucking achievement if a podcast, like a little known, unknown podcaster, hobby podcaster like me, scored some interview like with an Artie Lang or something like that? That would be fucking great. I mean, I've heard of people like, I remember Crystal used to do Stuttering John, had Stuttering John on, and Jeff the Drunk, I think she had Jeff the Drunk, so she's done a few. But Artie Lang would be a top tier interview, wouldn't you say? Even if he only gave you like 10 minutes or something like that. But I used to listen to Artie's podcasts and that, and I don't think I subscribed. I think I listened to the free one, and then he stopped doing that. Then he was doing the TV gig, and I watched that, Direct TV or something like that. I watched that, and then there was the other guy that used to be on his show all the time too. I can't remember his name. I used to listen to his podcast, another comedian, Joe Matarese. Has anyone heard of Joe Matarese? He does a good podcast, and then he started charging for his podcast, and so I stopped listening to that, because I mean, I already subscribe to a lot of things over here, and where does it end? Like I subscribe to the WWE Network, so I have it on my computer, so I can watch the pay-per-views whenever I want, instead of having to chase them and download them off the internet. And I can't watch them live because I'm at work on Monday morning, which is Sunday night when normally the pay-per-views are on. So, and I have Foxtel. Like, how many things do you have to fucking subscribe to? How many fucking direct debits going to come out of my fucking account? So you gotta draw the line somewhere, and most of the time I try to download shit if it's free, but I think I pay for my fair share. So, but Jeff was saying to me, he sent me a link to something called the Iceman tapes, and I did have it up on the screen to watch, but I had too many things to catch up on last night, too many shows to catch up on, which is something I'll mention, what sort of shows I like to watch. And the Iceman tapes is some killer talks about his murders or whatever, and the guy does actually look like familiar with kleenex. Actually, Jeff said, "Oh my god, this guy looks like him," but I'm not going to say anything. But I'll say it. The guy does sort of kind of look like him, and but I haven't watched it yet, so I'll get into that. I like watching that sort of stuff. I watch true Australian crime and stuff like that, and Ivan. You guys might have heard of Ivan Merlant and all that sort of shit. Well, I think did he die yet? No, he's about to die in jail or something. He's got cancer or something. Some of the shows that I watch, I know some of you guys probably think it's lame, but sort of like when you start watching shows in the beginning, you sort of just keep watching it, and it sort of hooks you in a little bit. But other than Game of Thrones, obviously, that most people watch, obviously I was pretty keen on that, and that's all done and dusted now. But I do watch the 100. It started off good, got a little bit stupid now, but I still watch that. And that new show that I think is quite interesting concept called The Handmaiden's Tale. I've got to get Mum into that. I think that's quite interesting. There's an Australian series. You remember there used to be an old series on TV called Prisoner. It was very, very old, back in probably 70s, 80s. 80s, 90s, maybe 80s. And a revamped version of that's called Wentworth. I watched that. What are some of the other things I have in my downloads file that I need to get into? Black Monday. Brian Peterson, the brain, put me on to Black Monday. There's a new series called Chernobyl. Started watching that. I was watching Orange is the New Black, but I sort of lost interest in it. Obviously, I watched like the Gold Rush things, Deadliest Catch, Fear the Walking Dead. There's a Highway Patrol Australian version that I watched that's quite funny. Lots of fucking dickhead Aussies fucking getting caught. There's something called Ice Cold Gold that I've been watching. It's only the 3rd series. And lots of other things too that I've been watching. Movies, The Avengers, just caught up with that. Yeah, and obviously Howard Stern. So Howard Stern, I put on my phone. I copied onto my phone. I listen in the car, Bluetooth or wherever. Going on a road trip soon, so I don't really mind that if I get too behind, because I'll just listen to his shows while I drive fucking 12 hours in the car there and 12 hours back. But if anybody else, Andy could have called in. I would have been happy. If Andy wanted to call in and say hi, but Andy's a bit of a listener. I do listen, Andy. I do listen on Podtrash if I happen to catch you. If I happen to have Twitter open and you retweet the podcast thing, I'll see your stuff. I don't think I see the other guys. I don't think I follow the other guys anymore. But yeah, I sometimes I hear you and Robin on. I haven't heard you for a while now. Be quite like a month or something. I don't know whether you do it every week. I know you probably don't post it, because the odd time I've gone in there to maybe listen to an old show, there's nothing there, so it's either live or you miss it, I guess. But yeah. Alright guys, well, I think I just about covered most things. I'm on a bit of a break from soccer at the moment. With it's school holidays here in Queensland, Australia. School holidays don't sync up with every state, but in Queensland they're on school holidays at the moment, and they don't do the soccer on the school holidays. So next week is the second week break. Friday we're doing a gym session, and then I go on holidays. So I'll miss the following week's game, and then I'll be back for the week after. So I'll get back into that. I think I'm getting fitter, but I don't seem to be losing weight, which is a fucking bitch. Think I'm gonna have to get more serious about losing some weight and getting into some better shape. I seem to get in good shape towards the end of the season, and then we have the big 2-month break again, and then I feel like I'm struggling to get fit again the following year. But anyway, I'll work on it. But hey, thanks for everyone for dropping by. I see a few people there. I saw a few comments. Sorry, I've been looking at the screen, so I don't get a chance to read every single chat. So what I'm looking for now is my fucking out theme, which I fucking cannot find, obviously. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll try to do this every couple of weeks, every 2-3 weeks. I'll try to team up something with people who want to do something. You're all welcome to come on to my Skype. Just add me on Skype. Or send me a DM and I'll work out what my ad on Skype is, and we'll catch you next time. Peace and love, everybody. Auzzie Rules out.
She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under, where women go and men wonder? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from a land